In another global hotspot, the Middle East, U.S. forces pounded an oil port in Yemen, escalating the crackdown on Iranian-backed Houthi rebels.
The Houthis say at least 80 people were killed and dozens more wounded.
The strikes come as the administration resumes negotiations tomorrow with Iran over its nuclear program. Elizabeth Palmer is following this.
It's Army Day in Iran, and the military is strutting its stuff. But in reality, it's been a humiliating year. Iran's proxy militias suffered multiple defeats in the Middle East, and the country's feeble economy is in terrible shape due to U.S. sanctions. So Iran, weakened, is looking for a win. It hopes Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi can make progress on a new nuclear deal with the U.S. in a second round of talks this weekend. Araghchi affirmed that Iran is fully prepared to pursue a peaceful agreement. The world did have such an agreement. Almost 10 years ago, the U.S. itself helped to craft it. In return for sanctions relief, Iran agreed to give up enriching its uranium to near bomb grade. Then in 2018, President Trump pulled out of the deal. Since then, Iran's enriched uranium stockpile has surged, though it insists it isn't building a nuclear weapon, at least yet. But arms control experts think if it did go ahead, it could take as little as 6 months.
I'm for stopping Iran, very simply, from having a nuclear weapon. They can't have a nuclear weapon.
President Trump is sending his special envoy, Steve Witkoff, to Rome this weekend to lead the talks on a deal. On X, Witkoff posted what appeared to be America's bottom line. Iran must stop its nuclear enrichment. But before the talks even open, Foreign Minister Araghchi has responded, that is a non-starter.
And Liz Palmer joins us now. Liz, I was interested in the domestic economic conditions in Iran you mentioned. How much pressure does that put on negotiators?
Huge. Iran's economy is really crippled by current sanctions, and there are more looming. They're left over from the first nuclear deal, snapback sanctions that will come into effect this fall unless Iran does something to head them off.
Liz, you've reported from Iran at least a dozen times over the years. What do you think the best we can hope for actually is here?
Continuing talks. So if both sides announce that they've set up working groups, that's progress. They will continue to explore the details of what will be a very complicated deal. For example, what to do with this huge pile of enriched uranium that Iran now has. And there you might see Russia stepping in to say, we'll take care of it. And that's exactly what they did in the first nuclear deal.